After making all the changes in the previous video, you should be able to run the project once again, and if you are signed in, then you should be able to see the jobs page. Now, in the last video, we haven't really modified the jobs page at all. And this means that if we select any of the items in this list, then we are taken to the edit job page. However, the new code that we added allows us to see a list of entries for the selected job. So our next step is to update this callback that currently opens the edit job page. And here we want to replace this call with job entries page, which we can import as well. And in this case, the job is not a named parameter, so I can omit this label. And after making this change, I can hot reload. And when we select an existing job, then the app navigates to a new page, which at the moment is showing a circular progress indicator. And we will look at the code for this page shortly. For now, we can select the back button to return to the jobs page. And our next step is to head over to the Firebase console. And in the database section, we can select the rules tab. And in here, we want to add a new rule that allows us to read and write inside the entries collection. So to do that, I can copy and paste this match and allow rule. And here I can replace jobs with entries. And then I can publish this change. And now, if I select a job, I'm taken to the job page. And here I can see an empty page with two labels. And this is the empty content widget that we added in the previous section. In summary, what we see here is a new page that we added to see a list of entries for the current job. And this is part of the job entries page that we will review in this section. And because I haven't added any entries yet, then I can see the empty content widget. And in fact, the job entries page also uses the list items builder that we have built in the previous section. By the way, before we added a rule to allow reads and writes in the entries collection, then we were seeing a circular progress indicator. And this is not something that I was expecting. In fact, I would have expected the snapshot to have an error about missing permissions. And a possible explanation for this behavior is that we get a snapshot with a connection state of waiting when we don't have permissions to read from the input stream. In any case, we have now added the permissions and we can move on. So let's continue on the next video.